So far in this series we've only had one label, namely the entry point. In this episode we're going to be making more, but I'll also be explaining the stack. Just like always, here's the code from last episode. Now, what do we want to make another label for? Well, maybe we don't want to just have everything in the main function, and some of this we want to put in separate labels, so it looks a bit more organized. I think a simple one to start with is just an exit label. We can create another label by saying exit, and then a colon, and everything we put in here can be called. So, let's type move EAX1, move EBX0, and int 0x80. Now, rather than have this here, we can do call exit. There we go. But what if we want to pass in an argument? That gets a little complicated because we don't actually have the option to just add an argument. So what do? I'll explain. Here is where the stack comes in. Put simply, the stack is just a pile of memory. This stack grows downwards, so every single time you push, it gets added to the furthest at the top it can, and then the stack pointer gets put one below, so that when you push now, something will be added there. But if you want to remove something from the stack, you pop something into an address, and then it will be removed. While that might be hard to understand abstractly, if we put it into code, it can be quite simple. Now the question is, what is the argument going to be? In my case, I will be putting it as the exit code. So I'll be typing push 0. Now, if we want 0 to be the exit code here, then rather than EBX being 0, we can make it pop EBX. Now, this gets pushed, and it gets popped into EBX because it gets called right after, and there we go. We have our first argument. Now, if we run this, we shouldn't get a segfault, considering it should exit. And it doesn't. Hello there, editing me here. I had to do a lot of things in real life, so today's episode is going to be cut short. However, in tomorrow's episode we're going to be covering a lot more, so I guess it's good news. We'll be covering stuff like conditional loops, more labels, and just a lot more substance in general. With that said, thank you for watching, see you in the next one. Subscribe, I guess.